Peace Fields project, it gives an opportunity for teachers and coaches to take their children on a historical and sporting journey and to put the events of World War I and the truce into perspective for these children. You know, a lot of the children that were there yesterday, had, you know, they'd never played before, and you know, in the context of the way that they were playing, you know, it wasn't maybe what they were used to. When they play sport, normally it's a very competitive thing or there's something to win, whereas yesterday the children, they played for friendship.
The One World Play Project and the International Children's Football Alliance have come together with the Peace Village on the original battlefield site where the Christmas Truce was held to show solidarity with Resolution 55282 and the UN International Day of Peace. So we're gathered here today with these young children from Messines to honour that day and to effectively play football to stop the world from fighting.
They have grown up in a landscape in which cemeteries and memorials of the First World War, it's part of their environment. They live it, and many of them play in them. And in the background now you can see the more recent addition, the Peace Tower, the Irish Peace Tower. So many of these children, they know these memorials, they know these cemeteries, but not necessarily their significance. So I think engaging them through sport, particularly football, is a great way to engage them with the landscape in which they've grown up, the cemeteries, the memorials, so they understand why they're there and who they commemorate.
We think it's very important that we twin within each other or with each other, as we should be able to be twinning with other cities, other organizations, so we don't get so exclusive. The idea is international. It's for everybody to learn about this, and so hopefully this is a start, a new start, a good start, and we will become good friends.
Well, I think that for here, it's football, definitely. Back in the US, you're going to see kids playing basketball, football, baseball, soccer, whatever it happens to be there. And that really is this shared language that these kids have, this language of peace that they have of playing. And it's really a wonderful thing. I love the idea of an International Peace Day and everybody dropping everything momentarily in remembering peace. Yeah, I think it's a great memorial of the Christmas Day in 1914, and I personally would love to see everybody do that.
To see it now serene and beautiful, it's a very good thing that we still have the cemeteries reminding us that if we can now live in peace, it's because of the sacrifice of all these people. So that's a legacy, and I can really see that One World Football Play and the National Children's Football Alliance are all part of this to bring this memory alive for all generations, and young and old. Yes.
Well, legacy is very important in all this. It's simply not acceptable simply to do 4 years of anniversaries and pat ourselves on the back and go on our way rejoicing. You have to have something that is enduring, and I think enduring means people having a much better appreciation of this period in history, and to have thought about what conflict means, what war means, and how we can achieve peace. I think if we can do that, particularly among young people, you know, the next generation of decision makers, we will have done a good job.